Hi, I'm Ricky. This is Good News Gossip. So, we've got a Bible talk. This one is about being unreliable and what it means biblically. So, let's get started. Being unreliable means not being able to be trusted, depended upon, or counted on to do what is expected. It describes people who are inconsistent, irresponsible, and fail to follow through, as well as things like cars and machinery when they're unstable, broken, or they just don't work. The key aspects of unreliability. It means cannot be worthy of reliance. Often described as flaky, irresponsible. It's an inconsistent behavior that changes, making it impossible to predict if they will come through. When it comes to objects, it's liable to fail. It means breaking down or not working when you need it to. Information-wise, it could mean inaccurate. The source is misleading or untrue. The Bible defines and strongly condemns being unreliable, usually framing it as a lack of faithfulness, inconsistency, and integrity. While God is portrayed as completely reliable, human unreliability is depicted as a weakness stemming from sin and a lack of faith. The biblical definitions of unreliability. Number one, there is unstable as water. In Genesis 49:4, Jacob describes his son Reuben as unstable as water, a phrase used to illustrate the lack of steadfastness and emotional or moral inconsistencies. Double-mindedness, you'll find this in James 1:6-8. It warns, a double-minded man is an unstable in all ways, and it describes a person with divided loyalty between God, the Word, and making them hesitant or unreliable. The broken tooth in Proverbs 25:19 provides a vivid picture, like a broken tooth or a foot out of joint. Cannot be relied on. It's like relying on a faithless man in a time of trouble. This means relying on an unstable person brings pain and disappointment. Examples and the consequences of unreliability. Broken commitments. The Bible emphasizes that failure to keep promises or fulfill reliabilities is a serious moral failing. It also means disloyalty. Examples include Delilah breaking Samson's trust in Judges 16, and Demas deserting Paul in 2 Timothy 4:10. The consequences. The Bible states that unreliability leads to broken relationships, a loss of trust, and a failure to fulfill one's purpose. The Bible calls for reliability. Faithfulness is a fruit. Christians are called to display faithfulness as a fruit of the Spirit. It's found in Galatians 5:22-23, contrasting with unreliable behavior. Stewardship, a parable of the tenants, found in Mark 25:14-30. It highlights being faithful and dependable in small tasks, and that leads to greater responsibility, while unreliability leads to just judgment. Consistent speech. Matthew 5:37 advises, let your yes be a yes and your no be a no, empathizing reliability in communication. According to the Bible, Gateway's Dictionary of Bible Themes, the Bible characterizes unreliability as being unfaithful and not to be trusted, often identifying it as human nature and encouraging reliance on God, who is always faithful. And that's just the way it is. So if you want to be faithful, you want to have faith, you've got to be faithful to others as well. You've got to be reliable. You've got to be there for people. So there we have it. There is the talk about unreliable stuff and people being unreliable It explains what unreliability is and explains what it is biblically and what it means to the Bible and what it should mean to you as a Christian person. So, I hope you got something from this little video. If you did, hit the like and the subscribe button. That would be great. Get some more videos out there for people to watch and all of that. You guys have a blessed day. And like I always say, it's not our way, it's your way.